This is an instructional video on how to remove the main insulation inside the kitty tube. Remove your lid. Remove the top disc of insulation. And you will notice that there's an H channel that secures the insulation together inside the kitty tube. Simply reach down to the bottom with your finger underneath and slide out. And set that aside. Now your insulation will easily fold upon itself and remove. You can now lay it open to clean and sanitize as needed. To reinstall the insulation, make sure your bottom insulation is in the bottom, and make sure that the scratch card layer is always facing to the interior side of the kitty tube. Put the bottom piece back in the kitty tube, place the insulation back in, position the door so it's even on both sides. Take your H channel, start it in one side, start it in the other side, and simply push down to secure the insulation inside the kitty tube. If you purchase the double insulated assembly, which is an option, we will now show you how to put that in. Your double insulated option will look like this. Once again, there's a scratch card interior. Make sure that faces towards the interior of the kitty tube. Take your insulation, roll it upon itself, and place down inside of the kitty tube. Pull them out. Line up the door so it's even on both sides. Take these two edges, position them so they are flush fit to each other. It's good to have this seam lined up with this seam. You will also receive an H channel with your double insulated assembly. This will go into a small track, as you see there. Stick that into that small track, slide it down so it goes in between, and that will secure your double insulated assembly inside. With your double assembly, you will get a small top insulation disc. Once again, make sure the scratch guard interior is facing to the inside of the kitty tube. This installs down inside of the kitty tube to provide the double sealing layer. And you will take the main top disc, once again, scratch guard interior facing into the inside of the kitty tube. This goes on top. And then your lid. If your lid has trouble going on, get it started. Just give it a little hit on the sides to get it past that awning, and away it goes. You have an option of leaving the ventilation holes open for ventilation, or in colder temperatures, you can turn those ventilation holes to shut off the ventilation to keep the heat inside the kitty tube. One more note. With the double insulated assembly, if you have this option in your kitty tube, this interior top disc for the double insulated assembly needs to be removed during warm weather because it stops all airflow from traveling through the kitty tube to keep maximum heat inside. So during warm weather, remove this. This can stay in if you like, and put it back together. This is for warm weather with the main insulation on top. That should stay in at all times. Put that on. Adjust airflow as necessary, and you're complete.